Welcome and welcome back to all that the wind has brought here, to another episode of Roots of Pacha. So we are currently up over 3,000 individual contribution points. We do have enough resources that we could upgrade one of our barns if we wanted. I do believe that if we get a bit more flint going, we could also upgrade our house, which could be really interesting. Then we could go get Lil. Wild Boar and Raspberry's baby has arrived. So we do have a new baby boar as well, which is awesome. So we will go and check on them later today. And I know a message popped up at the end of last episode that we need to take a look at, because we have a sick animal. I'm pretty sure we've been feeding the guanaco, so I am curious as to who is sick. Kroll has now finished building the art station. Okay. We still need to talk to Enza, who is in town. Thank God. Okay. We're still working on Dari's idea. We don't have enough prosperity for that. And Ada wants to add herb gardens to the central plaza. An animal has fallen ill, and Ada knows how to help. So we will take a look at that today. I do also want to see if we can look in here at who is sick. Raspberry is sick, which is interesting because Raspberry was breeding. I don't know how Raspberry got sick. Raspberry was in the breeder. Okay, well, let's take a look at what we can do here. Need some more of our good tomatoes pulled out. The regular tomatoes are worth, or the good tomatoes are worth more than the good strawberries. So there we have that. And we can also work on another thing of beer today. So we do have a piece of wine. Great for dinner parties or when you want to feel fancy. Drink in moderation. That's just wild tomato wine. So tomatoes that are only worth 9 then come out to 21. Which a better sun-dried tomato or a better fermented tomato only come out to 21. So wine is very nice, but we do have to juice all of those tomatoes. So that is something to keep in mind. But we might do that with some of these just good tomatoes and work on making wine. Or maybe even we'll do that with our best tomatoes. I think we do that with our best tomatoes. And only with our best for right now. So first we'll play music for everybody. Okay. Now Raspberry's not going to be very happy with us. And then we should be able to milk you, right? Yes. And we'll make some cheese today. And we'll also collect some poop. Don't worry, Raspberry. We will deal with you soon. Has a cold. Raspberry seems to have caught a cold. I wonder if it has something to do with he was our mount at the time, and maybe that means he didn't go back inside properly or something. I'm not sure. This little one is very cute. It's got base quality 2, base production 2, base speed 2. And I'm going to look at some of our animals. Can we do that from here? No, we can't look at anything. So we got straight 2s on the baby. Let's go and find an adult, such as yourself. So we've got 1, 2, 1. So the baby is much better. Like much, much better. He's still sick. Okay, that was an accident. And he is 2, 1, 1. Okay. So then you're 1, 2, 1 for the mother. You're 2, 1, 1 for the father. That's the boar again. I don't know where the little one is. Oh well. We'll figure that out. Okay. We'll get some watering done. Okay. And we are back. We just finished all of the watering. I figure we're gonna try making the videos possibly 2 days long if we can get enough done here with this. Now, I want to take all of these good tomatoes, and what I want to do is I want to juice them. We're gonna make some tomato wine. Now, we're not going to juice all of them to start. We're only going to do like 5. Oh, we're not quite finished with the watering. We will do a little bit of watering today. We're going to throw some of these things in to hold on to. We are going to take our milk and we are going to go ahead and make some cheese. I believe we can make 2 cheese at a time, but we need another female ibex before we do that, and I think we're going to make that female ibex generation 3, just so that I'm being clear with everybody on that. Might actually be time for more storage, y'all. This is getting to be a bit much. But what I think we need here is I want to get some more things fermenting. And I think what we're going to do with fermentation right now is I think we're going to go ahead and use these guys. Because these we're going to try and make into wine for right now. Throw the poop in there. That's fine. Yeah. So that's these. And then we'll get these tomatoes watered real quick. Oh yes, and just so everybody knows, while we were watering, we went through both of those stew dishes now, and we also ranked up. So what we're looking at currently is max knowledge on tomatoes. So we have a full level 5 knowledge on those. I believe it was our sesame got up to rank 3 now. And our strawberries got up to rank 3 as well. So we got all of that taken care of. And it's only the 17th. So it's possible that we could hit rank 4, maybe even hitting rank 5 by the end of the season. I do want to get us some more sea kale going, I think, if we can. Well, we have a whole nother 2 patches coming in. So we'll see how those turn out. We may need to go another year to get these ranked up, and that's okay. But for right now, what we're going to go ahead and do is I do want to keep working with Garrick, so we are going to pull out that other Jasper. We only have 31 flint right now, and while I was in the fields, I was actually considering, what if we instead went ahead, and I know this sounds crazy, buy a bigger belt. Let's do that. I think that's a great plan, honestly. But we do need to talk to Ada, and we do need to talk to Enza, and we do hopefully need to speak with Garrick as well. And we need to get some stuff sold, is the other thing that we need to do. So we will get the sun-dried tomatoes sold, the fermented tomatoes, wild tomato wine, the horns, and the ostrich feather. We can't sell these floors, that's okay. Let's see, we don't need anything from Vuok. Here's Ada, and they're building the garden. That's adorable. An herb garden is both practical and beautiful. Okay. So, we just need, it looks like, to give him some of our burdock that we already have, which is not a big deal. Yeah, I need to talk to Ada. Well, it's not an idea, so I think it's just trying to encourage me to buy medicines. Don't you just love getting your hands dirty? Yeah, sure. Where is Garrick? Garrick is over here, down by the river. That's fine. Let's go and find Garrick. Because we have another piece of Jasper for you. Ada knows so much about plants. It would be nice to know that much about one subject. But which one? I don't care. You don't even have to pick one. Just help me. You have ideas and I want to learn them. So I'm really hoping he does have 2 hearts now. I call that move Garrick style. He does have 2 hearts now, so hopefully we'll get another quest from him soon. Let's go get some cold medicine, see if there's any processing to do. And then go speak with Enza. But we need cold medicine. And to speak with Akka as well. That's going to be very important. But heal? No? Okay. Is this going to be a problem because Ada's working on something? Herb garden is both beautiful and practical. Okay. Bear with me just a moment, you guys. Okay, guys, we're back. So I did a little researching, and it appears that I have another bug to submit. We have to go through a tutorial with Ada on how to heal a sick animal in order to make animal medicine. And we can't have that tutorial because Ada only wants to talk about her herb garden. So I feel really bad for our poor little raspberry. But he has a cold and we can't do anything about it. At least not for another day while Ada finishes the herb garden. So he should be okay. We are going to go ahead and grab him up a little bit of plant fiber that we'll put into his barn. Even though he's outside grazing, we're going to hope that that helps him. I feel so bad, buddy. Yeah, we can't even shear him or nothing because he's just sick. As much as I want to talk to Akka, I think it's more important that we finally get around to talking to Enza, unless Akka is really close by. Is it Akka? No, it's Jizu. It's Jizu who has the clothes. She's actually right down here in her house, so on the way to talk to Enza, so let's talk to her real quick. And then we'll go visit with Enza. Akka's concerned that one of your animals is sick. You might need to check on them. Thank you. I understand. There's nothing we can do about it right now, but we are going to go ahead and buy the biggest pelt, you guys. Yay, we have all the inventory space. Okay. So let's go run down as fast as we can to talk to Enza. I'm entertained that it took this long for him to get sick and he had to be in the breeding barn to get sick, but I think that is the problem. I think it is percentage based, but I think if they're in the breeding barn, I believe that we need to put fodder in their regular pen. I love fishing, but lately bending over so much has started to hurt my back. Not that I'm old. What if we had some sort of strong wood to attach a sharp rock to? Wow. So we need 20 flint, oof, and 15 hardwood, and then she needs to think about it for 2 days. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. We have no flint, we have no hardwood. We do have strawberries for you guys. I do want to keep working on making them happier. Mana is ambitious. I missed part of that because I forgot that talking is separate from questing. But we can dance with her. That was quite a move. Let's gift you. This is great, thanks. I tried carving a sunset, but it didn't translate all that well. Looks like Brub already went to bed, which... that's not great. That means Enza's probably about to go to bed. But we should be able to take care of this tomorrow. Which, without us doing any watering, should actually be able to be today. Let's grab the rest of our tomatoes. Because we did have a fairly significant harvest out here that I wasn't able to grab all of, just because of sheer inventory space issues. Including those garbanzo. Alright. Oh yes, and we should be able to get another animal in for breeding. Now obviously the babies can't be breeding. So I do just want to go straight into more powerful stats, and I'm hoping that'll work out well. I want to wait until Raspberry is feeling better. Oh, but I really do want to breed the ostriches. You know what? Next on the list, right? Let's do it in the order that we actually got the animals in the first place. Let's go bison for the next course. So we'll do Coco and Ferdinand. Yes. Now, let's take care of that same concern, right? and put a couple pieces of food in the barn. Yeah. That may take a little bit longer than we really want it to be taking. So it may be better for us to go ahead and blend up some of the other stuff too. Let's see, we have lots of the garbanzo. The baba ganoush was one of the best things we could make though. So let's go and look at what it takes to make that, because I think we might switch over to the baba ganoush. Because that's expensive. This is eggplants and sesame, and it was really actually quite easy for us to make. Though the fena is also really easy for us to make. This is so simplistic. I think that might be a really good one for us for right now. Yes, roasted vegetables are amazing, but we would specifically need garlic for that, and we just don't have enough. Goes eggplant and sesame. It doesn't look like it matters what grade the sesame is, so what I think we'll do is we'll throw all the good sesame in and do it that way. Yeah. And we'll do the same with eggplants. So if they're not good eggplants, we don't care. But if they're good eggplants for right now, we're going to save those. And we're just going to use the lowest quality we can get our hands on until we really level up those crops. Oh wait, I wanted to contribute. And then we'll go to bed. We're going to contribute these. Keep a hold of those. Contribute that. And you know, honestly, the wild strawberries can just go. They can just go. I don't know how we get rid of this. Aha! Yeah, we want to discard those. Okay. We'll go ahead and give it a sleep. Alright, the clan will finish the central garden today. Thank God for that. Because we need to go and rescue Raspberry. We contributed 462, and the clan is up to 78,521. So we'll give her a save, and we'll give her another day. And if you guys like this format better, please let me know. We're going to start by saying hi to Shadow, of course. And then one other thing that I have been curious of. Great, Igor and Ada built new planters in the central plaza. But we can go and talk to Ada now, which hopefully we can go and talk to Ada now. And then we need to gather 20 flint and 15 hardwood. And hope that Enz is here today. She is. Oh, thank God. And Freyr's birthday is today, so let's give him a gift. And then... So I'm looking at it, right? It's the start of the day. Talking is grayed out. But for most animals, flutes are full. So I don't think we have to play the flute for every animal every day. I think that's like gift giving, and there's only 2 a week. So we just talk to everybody, and then we play the flute for this boar. We need raspberry to get better, and we play the flute for this boar. So it's just the 2 boars that need the flute played. And then we gotta work on getting raspberry all healed up. So let's go and do some work with that. The other option is a mount doesn't get a chance to eat, which is also possible. Flute. We'll just play the flute for this whole barn. Yeah, see, that boar got a heart. Those 2 only got music notes. I know, I didn't speak to everybody in the other barn either. So let's go ahead and pull the torch back out, I guess. Did we talk to everybody in here? Oh, we did. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna have to deal with his cold. But that's okay, we'll get him taken care of. Okay, wine, juice. I want my good tomatoes, which I guess are still in the bin. Oops, I pet him again. I mean, that's okay. You can't ever pet him too many times, you know? Okay, we have our first bit of cheese. We have a tomato up here. We have more stuff turning into wine. And I don't remember all of what we need to make cheese, but we will figure that out today. Or what we need to do with cheese, I should say. Let's start by grabbing sage. And then I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, and we are back. And we're getting ready to go and check on our processors here. While we were in the fields, we did rank up our garbanzo knowledge, and we upgraded a couple of garbanzo plants out there, though we did not pick up any garbanzo. But you can see we're up to knowledge level 2 now, which is fantastic. Got some more sea kale harvested, not ranking up in that yet. But sea kale only takes 6 days to grow. We have 10 days to go. So I think getting some more sea kale in where we just pulled these from would be excellent. And I think we will do that today. We have to go back to the beach anyway, so we'll get some more sea kale while we're down there. Okay. And while we're doing things, let's throw some garbanzo back in. Let's throw everything that we can in to the shipping bin. We are going to just sell some of these strawberries because they're not the best. We're going to hold on to this cheese and we're going to see what we can go do with it. We're going to find where I put sage. And we're going to head into town. Also, while we're doing that, let's take a look That's our accessories. Let's take a look at Garrick here and see what we can do with him. So we have given him both gifts. We have danced with him. We can only talk. But I want to keep doing that. And I want to get Frere a birthday gift. I think that's going to be important for us. So, looking at contributing, let's throw in some 40 contribution worths of wine. And let's throw in some of the sea kale, as well as some of these lower quality strawberries here. These are going to be our new strawberries for gifting. Some of these lower quality tomatoes can go in as well. Though we may mix some of these into dishes of vegetable stew. We will see if that's something we feel is necessary. For the cheese, it was wheat flour. So we'll go and grab some wheat flour and make up some cheese. Some cheese and flour dish with that. But first, where's Ada? Ada's back in that tent that we just came out of. That's good. So here's the new herb garden. That's really cute. You can have a datura flower. You know what? Have one of those. I don't know what to say. Thanks. It looks like the animals living with us can fall ill too. I'll teach you a couple of tinctures that you can craft. They'll help the animals recover in no time. Thank you so much for that. Most of the ingredients grow around here, but if you're missing any, we can check my medicine box. I'm glad Akka can talk to most animals. They all sound like gibberish to me. Okay. I'm sure you'll put those to good use. So now we can craft cold medicine. Okay, so 2 herbs and an oil. That's easy. We can do that. We're going to do that. And then we'll get the ingredients for Inza while we're up here. So, we're going to grab one of these flour. Just one. So I want to try figuring out that cheese recipe. And then oil. Do I not have any oil? Okay, I don't have any oil. Well, it was 2 herbs and 1 oil. That's amaranth beer. We're selling that. I needed flint and hardwood, but I needed more hardwood than we've got. You know what? Let's just make one out of sesame. That's easy. It's here. Sesame oil, craft, cold medicine, yes. Put that there, and then put it instead of the sesame. Okay, let's go take care of Raspberry real quick, because that's kind of important to me. There we go. Flute for you. And shears for you. Excellent. Okay. Then we gotta go and find a hardwood tree. There's one. And axe is on this page. And just to double check, for Inza, 15. So we are going to need more hardwood than what's going to come out of one tree. Unfortunately, we need 1 more hardwood, so let's get 10 more instead. Yeah, no, that's not what we're doing. 70, 62. Okay. Hey, Garrick. Summer's a good time to debate things. Like which of Pacha's animals is the most interesting? I think we've already danced with him, but we'll dance again. Because I really want to see what befriending him will do for us. Oh, we get to have an event with these guys. Ack! That's seaweed on the ground? Maybe... That's even worse. Oh, hey. Do you ever just want to chuck what you're working on into the ocean? I mean... I believe you should keep practicing, even through frustration. I really do believe in that. But frustration comes, and yeah, you want to, but you shouldn't do it. Then you know how I'm feeling. I wish I were like my dad. He's good at everything. That looks great. I don't know what you're complaining about. It's sloppy. So it's a matter of technique. Like with fishing. Fishing is easy for you. It took me a lot of misses to get this good. Maybe carving is similar. But you weren't following the same fish for a week. I've been working on this one piece for a while, and I probably need another week on it. You're so much like your dad. I don't know why she says that. Clearly I'm not. My dad's so good at working with his hands that our shaper taught him how to make paddleboards. You have to be a pretty good carver to do that. You should talk to your dad. If he's so good, have him mentor you. About carving? He says he taught me everything he knows. I don't know what else I'd learn, but maybe. I'll get it eventually. Well, that was cute. We need that seed. And Crack is stubborn, like his, I guess, me. Fair enough. Okay. This is perfect. I'm going to try a few things. Excellent. What a pleasant surprise. Thanks. This is great. Thanks. Another day, yet another bad carving. Her dance is really cute. Okay. You can have one too. Thanks. Enza rides the waves, unlike anyone else. Oh, I can trade with you? I can trade wild rice and sushi and grapes. Okay. Okay, at some point, we will be trading for some things. I'm hoping for rice seeds, to be honest. Speaking of trading for things. all the way on down to Zelk. Are you here? No. Okay. So, we needed to make that cheese recipe. And who knows, maybe... Oh, and to talk to Frere. Well, actually, probably give Frere, like, a strawberry. See if he likes those. Let's make this. So at some point, we want to make them all, right? We made... pizza! We made pizza. We made pizza? Okay. I mean, it's 70 stam and, you know, all of 23 contribution points, but 70 stam, that's not bad. For some flour and some cheese. That's pretty good. Okay. We need to find Frere. Because it's his birthday and all. Where are you? He's over here by the fire. Okay. You know what? Happy birthday. Have some beer. You remembered my birthday? Thank you. I wouldn't mind if it rained. We can dance with him. All right. It's fun to get into the flow. Four thinks he's old enough to explore on his own. I can't stand the thought of him alone in the woods. I can understand that. Yay, dancing! Do you like strawberries? Kinda like strawberries. Okay. So, let's check the processors. I'm also thinking it might be beneficial we can't put flint in the drying rack. That doesn't work so well. Might be beneficial to make more of those fermenters. If they're, or those brewers, if they're easy. They're hardwood and fiber. I mean, that is easy. That would rake in quite the profit if we could make alcohol out of these things. And that might really move us along a bit. I mean, they do make basically anything really easy to get. But we have to press all of that fruit before we can do it. And I honestly think that's going to be more frustrating than anything. I think we wait a little bit longer on that before we decide to, you know, really invest into one type of processor. Let's wait on it and see. I think I want to throw... That baba ganoush is like just garbanzo and eggplant, I'm pretty sure. So let's grab the rest of our garbanzo and do some of that. We are getting low on juice, so we may do some of that later, or sooner rather than later, I should say. We have enough horns at the moment, so let's go ahead and get those sold. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing right now. Is there anything else we want to sell out of here? We don't have enough wood for much. We could maybe do one more fermenter. You know, let's make one more fermenter. Just one. And do that. Or one more brewer, I should say. And then we can at least be processing 2 of these at a time. Because I think these brewers are pretty great. But I do think that we are going to need more of them. Because they do take a while. And then let's grind up some more of these tomatoes. I'm thinking we do something like 8 of them, which will get us going through 4 batches. This does take us time as well. We need to keep that in mind. Let's throw our good tomatoes back in. And let's throw the fiber in, of course. Actually, let's check on the guanaco barn before we do that. Yep. We don't need more sick animals. That's not necessary. And let's see how much of this baba ganoush we can actually get made as well. We don't need a wild strawberry. Yeah, let's make 6 extra baba ganoush. And that should keep us going for a bit if we go mining or anything too. Let's see, those are just the really good tomatoes. So let's pop some of these ones in here. Alright. And let's get those sea kale into the ground. Right on over here. Okay. Giving just one quick check to make sure we took care of everything today. Yeah, we went to see the planters. We still can't work on this quest with Dari. We did give Fer a gift, which is great. We got Raspberry taken care of. This little baby ibex is still growing. We've got animals in the breeder. And we've gotten a bronze quality harvest. This looks like planting trees, honey, and I don't know, some sort of irrigation maybe? So I do think to get farming knowledge going more, we're going to have to plant some trees. So we may need to work on that soon. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. We're up to 81,000 prosperity. Our next clan project is the Wolves Pond. So that should be interesting. And we contributed today 868. The tomato wine, it's coming in. It's coming in. It's only worth 40 a pop, but we're going to start making more of that. The sun-dried tomatoes are doing great. The sea kale harvest wasn't huge, but it was money. Strawberries aren't too bad. Just sold straight up. The boar fur was 159 by itself. So we're doing pretty great on these things. Let's give her a save. We're up to 2143. Insa's gonna need one more day to finish her idea. Doesn't look like we woke up to any quests. But we are able to talk to Dari now. However, that is going to have to wait. For with 2 days of gameplay, we've come to the end of the episode. Now, if you like this format better, where we're skipping out on the watering, and the episodes are 2 days instead of a single day, please let me know in the comments which way you'd like that to go. You want me to keep the watering in, or you want me to cut the watering and have more gameplay in general? If you like what you see, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey. And have a good night.